Everyone, it's Paul here from estateagency.marketing. Hope you're having a nice day. I am going to do an audit, a website local SEO audit. I quite enjoy doing these. People seem to like them. So they're helpful, which is good. So I don't do, obviously, I'm very much focused on estate agents in the UK and Ireland. So I'm not going to audit any estate agents in the UK because I don't want to upset anyone. So I've basically gone to Plumber in Cape Town, South Africa. It's the same concept. It's local SEO. It's a service provider in the local community, and they're trying to get on top, right? They've got the map pack and you've got the website. Today I'm auditing the website. I'll do some more later on, auditing the map pack section. They kind of work hand in hand. If you've got the website looking like how I'm going to sort of give you some advice now, then really the Google My Business Map Pack, providing you've optimized the actual map pack itself, the rankings will increase because the visibility of it will increase because they kind of work side by side. You need a decent website for the map pack to work. Okay, so I've searched for this here, Plumber in Cape Town. This is the map. Absolute Plumbing Cape Town is the one that we audited, funny enough, because they're also top here. So they're dominating. They're top with the organic search for the websites there, and they're top on map pack with 492 reviews. So they are smashing it. They're definitely the go-to website service for anyone who's looking for a local plumber. So I've opened up their website here, which you can see, Absolute Plumbing. And then I went on to page 3 and I found another website and I grabbed it, and it's this one here that you can see. Okay, so basically I'm going to spend a few minutes now just going through each of them, and hopefully you can grab some tips on what I show, some nuggets on what I discuss here that you can then implement into your estate agency website to improve your website. Okay, so this is basically for you finding or people finding a website when they're looking for a local estate agent. Okay, your service. Okay, now let's go to these two websites. Here's Absolute Plumbing. You've got the form here, which is great. That doesn't have anything. That don't really help with the local SEO, but you come in here straight away, you request an appointment. Absolutely brilliant. And then off they go. You know, they can put in their email, the phone number, their address. So it's a great lead gen tool. They've also got here the plumbing services, and hopefully that's linkable. It is, and it's nice and bold. So, you know, the idea is these forms and stuff are great, and 100% you should be having something similar on your sites, whether it's book a consultation or get an instant valuation or download my free guide. You want these kind of forms because you want to start capturing contact things like emails, so you can start nurturing them. But ultimately, what you really want is your phone to ring or to people to walk through your door. And that's kind of what you want, isn't it, really? So having a nice bold telephone number that's linkable is the way forward. If you scroll down, they've got a nice picture of the team. So this is clearly them. That's their team. They're all wearing their branded T-shirts and stuff. So I like that. A lot of times what you get with businesses, they just get a graphic off of Canva or something similar, and it's very obvious that it's not the individual or the company. So having actual photos of the team and stuff is really important, and especially if you're an agent, because they want to know who you are. You know, there's no point having something completely random on your website of a random person, and then you go knocking on the door to do the valuation that you've booked in, and they're like, who are you? You know, so definitely for estate agents, you need to be having pictures throughout your website, not just on the about page, but throughout the website, pictures of you and the human side of it, kind of thing. Okay, so you know they've got the content, they've got other links. It takes you to the services, and they've got more sort of like real life things that are happening here with videos and stuff. And they've got a little breakdown about the different services with leak detection and pipe pipe relining and all that sort of stuff. Then they got happy customer reviews and what else you got? You got loads of stuff. They cover other areas by the looks of it. Something like that. And you got the map. This is great for map pack. If you can get this, if you got a map, well, you'll have a Google My Business. Get that map onto your site. It's really, really powerful and really helpful for getting your website and your Google My Business ranking up higher. Because, like I say all the time, the things you need to remember when it comes to SEO is who you are, what you do, where you do it. Okay, you need to make it very clear to Google who you are, where you're based, what you do. Okay, so having maps like this here and then services and all that sort of stuff just helps with that. And then it looks like we're down to the footer, and you've got the plumbing services. They've got each of the services on the footer, which is great. But more importantly, on the top here, they've got plumbing services, and you drop it down. You've got general plumbing, bathroom renovations, drain cleaning, leak detection to do with pool leak detection. And then, they've got a list of all the services they cover. So that is fabulous. Remember who you are, what you do, where you do it. So having a designated drop down with each service that you cover is making it very clear to Google, hey, I'm an estate agent. I cover Woking, for example. That's where I'm based, and these are my services. And you got services for sales, services for lettings, and then you have a drop down of all the services that you include for each of those there. You then make sure those services are added to your Google My Business map pack. It's all transparent. It's all very clear for Google and all the other search engines to understand. And that's how you win that. Okay, so they got a really good website. They've got a home about. They've got a drop down of each of their services. They got a blog. Let's see how active they are on the blog. This went out last month, about a month ago. How a water leak detector can help prevent property damage and high bills. Great. That was a month ago. This was a month and a bit ago. So yeah, they got an active blog. Let's just see how they look when you open it up. You've got the banner on the right. So really, this is great here. But I say you need a telephone number there too. So it's just very easy for people to click it and to call you. But you got, again, real life images of them at work, the professionals at work doing their things. This sort of stuff. This is what people don't really. That's clearly a free stock photo. Fair enough. They haven't got enough pictures, but I love that they've at least included one picture, right, of someone obviously dealing with. I don't know what they're dealing with. Whatever this article's about, finding reliable plumbers nearby. I don't know what he's doing. I'm not a plumber, but it's showing it. It's showcasing it. So the blog itself is good. Like I said, I'd have a telephone number, button here. So it's very easy for anyone who lands this page to contact them. The only thing I probably would say is you might want to localize it when you're doing content for your estate agency business. Okay, so if I'm a Woking estate agent and I'm like, my top 5 tips to sell your home quickly in 2025, I want that to be, my top 5 tips to help you sell your Woking property in 2025. Okay, I want to localize it. The more content I've got on my website that's showing property marketing tips, property sales tips, property letting tips for the people in Woking, Google's going to identify that I'm the go-to website estate agent for all those sort of useful tips and things for anyone wanting to sell their home, let their home in Woking. So therefore, my content's going to rank. Okay, who I am, what I do, where I do it. So that's great. So they've got the blog. That's brilliant. They've got the services. Let's just jot this down with the services. They are missing a couple of things, I would say. Now, if I go to the map here of Cape Town, obviously I've got a list of all these plumbers here, but if I can open that up, will it let me open it up? Okay, let's just go to, I just want to go to the map of Cape Town, So they can introduce all these different little areas. So they've got Philadelphia, whatever that is, Stellenbosch Farm, I don't know, Rainsby, Sir Laurie's Pass, Table Mountain National Park. That's probably not for an estate agent. There might not be a lot of properties there, but you get my point. You get these local areas. You know, if I was to go to Woking, UK, you know, you got Woking here. You got Hook Heath. You've got Goldsworth Park. You've got Shearwater. You've got, I don't know, other places, Byfleet, Wisley. You could even include places like Send and places like that. But really, you want to go Hook Heath, Kingfield, Goldsworth Park, definitely, and then also Shearwater. You definitely want to include those there. You're just telling Google, look, I cover Woking, but I also cover all these little areas of Woking, and it's just keywords. Again, who I am, what I do, where I do it, okay? And then it's going to spread that visibility online, both for the website and the map pack, and all these areas when people go, estate agent near me and things like that, because you're telling Google, this is where I do it, basically, okay? So, you know, they should do something similar to that on their site. And the other thing, so you have another drop down here of areas covered. And another thing on the plumbing services, if I just open this again, this is all cool, but then somewhere here, it'd be like areas covered. And it'd be, you know, covering Cape Town and surrounding areas, including, and it would be, like I said, with the Woking ones, it'd be Shearwater, Goldsworth Park, and other places with links going to those pages. Because Google is, and all these other search engines are basic computers, aren't they? The bots, and so they just need to be able to easily integrate and link from one page to another page, and it's very clear. These are all the services that I offer. These are all the locations that I cover. These are all the blogs, and there's blogs relevant to properties. There's blogs relevant to Woking Shearwater, Woking Goldsworth Park, and that sort of stuff. And so Google, it's just super easy for Google to get it, okay? So that's a good website. I've got a lot of time for this website here. This one, not so much. It's nothing. There's nothing here, basically, you know. Need a plumber, and then you got a bit of text here. You know, it's not, okay, you got mentioned here Cape Town once there, but it's not really doing anything. You got a home, you got services. You've only got, the only service they've got is drainage. So they would definitely need to include lots more services. This page hasn't got any text on it. It's just drainage. They need to write some text about what services they provide to do with drainage, to helping people in Cape Town to improve their drainage. Okay. About me, does that take you anywhere? That takes them to an about me page. It is like they're talking a bit about me. If you look at the URL, it's Cape Town plumber /2. So they haven't written, you know, about me or about Bob the plumber with some content about Bob. You know, if you go to the services, what links they got here in drainage. Okay, that one's fine. Building plumbing, plumbing services in Cape Town /drainage. So it's kind of there. It's not really. It should really be plumbing services in Cape Town /drainage. Great. That's fine. And then have multiple other pages that be /relining, /blockages, and whatever else. Okay, so they're missing an absolute ton of content on this site. The homepage alone, you know, again, they've got no pictures of him as the individual and the team. The button's great. It looks like it's a button. If I click it, it just takes, you know, so it's not even a call to action where they can click that and it goes directly to his mobile phone or whatever. So it's not a great website, in all fairness, you know. So he'd want to have a drop down of all the services, a drop down of all the locations in and around Cape Town that he covers. He want to optimize all of this a lot more. He want blog posts and everything else. Okay, so it needs a lot of work. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is show you the backlinks. Now I'm going to show you the backlinks. I haven't looked at them. I've just got it ready. But I haven't looked at them. Now, even if you sort of like plow a load of backlinks into this particular website here, without the on-page stuff, it's still going to struggle. There's just nothing. There's not enough here for Google to understand it and like it, and like Google won't want to put this in front of someone. Okay, that's why it's on page 3 of the Google search results, because, you know, okay, it's indexed, which is great. That's a good thing. someone needs to come in here and spend a few hours just building all the pages up. Okay, and then honestly, I could get this website ranking, jumping up. I haven't looked at all the competitors, but I can definitely get this to jump up drastically just from not even doing backlink, just from basically improving all of these pages, adding more pages, interlinking all the pages, and stuff like that. Okay, so that's a positive. Now on the Absolute Plumbing, this is it. This is where they are. They've got a domain trust of 15 and a page trust of 3. It's not that great. I mean, it's good, but I'm looking at websites all the time in the UK with estate agents and stuff. Domain trust 15, page trust 3. A lot of agents have got way more than that. Okay, now they're getting 48 visits a month to their site, so it's not a lot. They might get more calls and stuff from their map pack. Maybe their map pack working better for them, but they've got 649 keywords indexed, which is good, and they are getting traffic, and hopefully with that traffic, that people are then contacting them via the telephone link or filling out the form. But they're getting traffic. They could probably get more, but then maybe they need to sort of do a keyword research and see what other kind of keywords in Cape Town relevant to plumbing that they can have, And to be fair, if I was to do a proper audit, they probably have, because they've got all this stuff here, bathroom renovations in Cape Town, drainage cleaning in Cape Town, leak pool leak detection Cape Town, heat pump installations in Cape Town. They can rank for all of those there if they optimize them properly, and so they probably are actually ranking and getting traffic in from other keywords as well, to be fair. Okay, so that's good. Let me just click on this and do that, because I didn't do it. Let's now compare. They got a domain trust of 8. Absolute Plumbing was 15, and they got the same with the page trust. They got a page trust of 3. Okay, now they're getting, these guys are getting no traffic. They got 13 keywords, and that's just because they've got like no writing on their website. So to be fair, 13 is actually impressive. And they're getting no traffic to their site. They get no traffic to their site because it's on page 3. And it's on page 3 because there's no traffic. There's no traffic. Okay, it's not rocket science. And then they got their backlinks here. Okay, so let's have a look at the backlinks. Let's do that. Let's come to this one here and check it out. The ones I look at are the referring domains. And referring domains is, what it means is that Absolute Plumbing have got 42 websites linking back to their website. And then as a result of those 42 websites, there's 243 backlinks. So that means some websites will have 2 or 3 pages or more with a link back to them. And that happens a lot with like business directories and citations and stuff like that. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's open it up. There's a few things I want to look at here. Okay, I want to look at the traffic. Okay, you see this one here, think local. This is a business directory that gets 10.6 thousand visits a month. Google likes that website. Okay, so if Google likes that website, that's a good link. Basically, they got 8 links from that. Okay, if I drop this down, these links are actually all 301, so they're not working anymore. But these links are from solar lighting, solar and new technologies, Absolute Plumbing, solar and new technologies in Hout Bay. So they're trying to, their citations, this is all good, right? But there seems to be an issue here. But it's fine. It do follow the links. It's all good. If I was to go back and then have a look again, so what else they've got. I just want to look at this. So that Think Local is the best website they've got. It's got a domain trust of 33. It's got 10,000 plus visits a month. They've got 8 links of it, which is great. Okay, Drain Blasters. That looks like it's a directory as well, perhaps. Let's check it out. No, Drain Liquids. No, it's a business. So this business is actually linking back to this site, which is very good, actually, very positive. That's a good link, to be fair. It hasn't got a lot of traffic, I don't think. Let's have a look again. It's got 1.8. That's you take it, right? They've obviously got an article somewhere where they've got a bit of text and they've linked back. Maybe they've copied a bit of information or something from their website, so they link back to them, something like that. Okay. But yeah, okay, look, they've got links here, got 10.6 thousand, 8,000, and then after that it sort of drops down a little bit, and then these sites really anything less than 1,000 visits a month, that link isn't actually very good. So they've got one decent link and then one okay link, and the rest of it is rubbish. Okay, so if I was on this website and I literally completely optimized and just revamped the entire website, I could easily do a decent backlink campaign that would work. That would be much better than this one here, and I could get it ranking. I could get this basically. I could get this website ranking page 1 for plumber in South Africa. Okay, now let's look at the keyword, the backlinks that these guys have got. Anyway, so they got 27 referring domains. Okay, let's have a look at traffic. Bosh. Okay, this one here's got 29,000. Yeah, they've actually got the domain trust is 27. What is it? More prospects, more profits. I don't know what it is. Fine. Email finding solutions. Interesting. Okay, I don't know why they've got that, but they have. You know, it's the crap link. They got two backlinks coming from it. The domain trust is the traffic is good. The domain trust is fine. I mean, their domain trust is 8, wasn't it? So that's fine. It's way better than their website. So don't knock it down. It's all right. But there's absolutely zero relevance to it. It's like an email scraper service. Okay, so it's not that good. You want your backlinks need to have a lot of monthly reviews coming in. A lot of monthly views going into their domain, as like all of their pages and website, and there needs to be a relevance. You know, there's no point having a link from something that's just completely not relevant to your niche. Your niche is selling homes, letting homes, and things like that, or your local stuff. So like local PR is good as well, because although the website might not be about property, it's about your local community. Woking, for example. Okay, so these guys have got this site, home improvement. That's okay. That's an okay website. Okay, they got 45 links from it. The rest of the links that they got aren't good enough, basically. Okay, so they got one okay link, and the rest of it they've got nothing. So both websites have got pretty poor backlinks, to be fair. Where these guys have outshone is because they got a better website with more content and stuff. Okay, and like I said before, just sort of finish this up, how these guys can improve this is have a drop down of locations covered within South Africa, within Cape Town and surrounding Cape Town. Okay, and then on the services, have an area there saying we cover Cape Town and these areas. Okay, and then have a link for each of those. So whatever areas that they cover, have a link that then takes them from the service page to that particular location page. That is going to help improve this much more. Okay, I hope that helps. Any questions, let me know.